Testing. Oh, there we go. Testing. Test. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Every week it does it to me. Okay, I'm back for my weekly indie game showcase. I didn't know if I'd make it this week. Unfortunately, my little one ended up in hospital, so I spent most of the week looking after her. And there was a couple of games that I was asked to look at this week, and I didn't know if I'd be able to make it. But thankfully, she's out now. She's resting, and she's fast asleep. So yeah, I can showcase a few games now that I know that she's all good. So I figured I've got nothing else to do. It's a Friday night, and there's a bunch of games that I wanted to showcase because they're from a developer I've worked with in the past. A developer that I think is criminally underrated, and that's Ares Draconis. Now, this developer has a deep and abiding passion for the works of H.P. Lovecraft, as I do, and this developer has created some very small but extremely beautiful games. Games that I've played with my friend Kel in the past. We had a look at their game Oasis a long while ago, and I really enjoyed it. And what I didn't know was the developer also created a bunch of single player games that are every bit as good. And this is probably the biggest example, the biggest argument for people saying video games are art, because this, in my opinion, is a work of art. And everybody who's played this game, or most people who are big fans of Lovecraft, would agree with me. Now, I put my money where my mouth is. I actually finished both of the games I'm going to show you tonight. So I've completed them. I got all the achievements. So yeah, I can heartily recommend this. They are very short games, I'm not going to lie. You can complete them in under a couple of hours, so just be aware. With that being said, the developers also shifted the price point to reflect that. So most of these games you're going to be able to pick up for under $10. And honestly, the way the games work, I think that they are worth the price of admission, just because they're just such a contemplative and beautiful experience. This is the type of game I would show someone that's a non-gamer, someone that's not heavily into it, that just wants a cinematic experience. Yeah, just a beautiful set of games that I feel this developer's criminally underrated. And Aries, if you are watching, reach out to me, because I'd love to go back and do another pass at your fantastic game Oasis. So maybe if I can get an extra couple of keys, we might do a featured stream. Get the whole group in, we'll jump in and give that another crack, because I really enjoyed Oasis. It was fantastic. But the first game, which I think is probably their best game after Oasis, is called The Shore, and this takes place on an island, an unknown island, which I would surmise is probably Relay, and it follows the story of a simple fisherman who finds himself stranded on this shore that exists out of time, and he is simply trying to find his daughter. And that's going to be a very difficult prospect when the elder gods are inhabiting the island. As you can see, one of their minions is kind of taking a bit of a stroll in the background. Now, I want to show you a little bit later in the game, because I didn't think I'd have time to do the full game from the start, because to actually play, I'd probably say it is probably a bit longer than 2 hours. It took me, looking at my play time, I'm actually on the other side of that rock. There's oh, there we go, that was a creature that was following me. Let me just check my play time so I can give you an actual okay, my apologies. 3.5 hours. Whoop. Just turn that down a bit. It's a bit on the loud side. I'll see if I can adjust that outside of the game. Just a tiny bit more. That's better. Okay. Now, this is a absolutely beautiful game. You know what I mean? Like, it is... And also, keeping in mind, this game is made by a single-person development team, so I think I may have turned on invert. There we go. That's better. Alright. Yeah, so this is just a beautiful game. It is a very story-driven, character-driven game. And the fact that this is made by, I think it's now 2 developers. When I first met Aries, it was a 1-person team. So we scaled up to 2 people. And this game is just, yeah, I believe this is one of their first games. And for whatever reason, I didn't manage to get my hands on it. So I reached out to them out of the blue. There was an event going on when this game was being showcased. And I thought, I'll give him another crack. I'll reach out to him. I sent him a message a while back, and I don't think he got it, because after I covered his last game, I just wanted to thank him and just say how much I enjoyed his work. So I think he may have missed that message, but in any case, he did respond and sent me a copy of these games we're going to show tonight, and I'm very glad he did. I'm very glad he did. Now, basically, to catch you up on what's happened, I am doing the will of one of the Elder Gods. I don't really have much of a choice in the matter. We are going to find a way to free this Elder God. And of course, you and I know this is a bad idea, but when you're a father, and I guess it's kind of thematic because I can relate, especially given recent events. So when you're a father trying to look out for your child, there is literally nothing you won't do for their well-being and their safety. Which in this guy's case, he's taking it to the absolute limits as we go through this underwater hellscape. Basically, I don't want to give too much away because we should be able to get to the end of the game if I am expeditious in my puzzle solving. The start of the game is very good. Like, I recommend you play the full thing through, but honestly, this part here is what sold me. Once I got to this part, and I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say we're not going to be remaining on Earth very much longer. But this is kind of what sold me. I was like, yeah, this is Kino. I really, really want to play this through the end. Let's just, there we go. That's good. Savage, that's one. And sound design takes an absolute huge place in this game. But yeah, like when I was first playing this, I'm like, why is this guy willing to sacrifice his humanity, his sanity? And then you find out he's just doing it for his little girl, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it makes sense now. I get it. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm just saying I understand. Okay, so let's move this. I needed something to do because I've just been sitting in a hospital all week. Just completely wrecked. And I thought I'll try and go to sleep, but I just can't sleep at the moment. I'm too wired, so I figured we'll play some games. Let me just change.
My lack of empathy has phased out any trace of fear. How did my monotonous self come closer and closer to the fact that nothing surprises me anymore? Have I lost my humanity?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of narration for you. Basically, yeah, we've agreed with the Shadow, which I won't tell you who it is, but you probably figured it out.
But discovering its true potential. far will you go, Andrew? How far will you go for her?
That's a bit
I would fall into the darkest pit to save her.
So be it.
The narration and the sound design in this game is absolutely top notch. It is one of the best games, the best story-driven walking simulators, and I guess, to be honest, I think calling this a walking simulator is doing it an injustice. It's definitely definitely more of a narrative-driven puzzle game, and there's no other game I think that gets the work of H.P. Lovecraft and translates it so well. The sense of dread and otherworldly terror. This is going to be good. Let me just maybe drop that voice volume down a bit. Whoops, don't want to do that. Here we go. Geronimo! Oh! Oh, bugger. Run. Oh, I think I'm boned. I think I'm boned. He's got me. It's boogaloo time. Go, son. I'm using my circle strafing skills to get myself a bit of a speed boost. Let's go, boys. Yeah. Homie. Let me give you a high five.
You managed to come this far, human. You're not alone, are you? I see. I cannot guarantee your safety.
Hold up. Sorry. My bad. I was just checking if my recording software was being... Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. It was being a bit dumb. Okay. All right, my friend. So if this hasn't clued you in as to whose realm we're going to, I don't know what will. Yes, that is Cthulhu. Dagon. And so we leave the realm of Earth and go into the other sphere, into the realm of the elder gods, and try not to get ourselves killed. I found this key on one of the elder gods' minions.
This
Ooh, let's go.
abomination will consume everything in its way. Hurry, find the artifact. It is in the cell of a child.
Let's go. Oh, bloody hell. Can't let these guys grab us. Why is the sound kind of all over the place in this game? It's probably the only thing in the game I'm not a fan of. I might just turn this down a tiny bit. I've got it. Oh! Go, son. Yeah. Get some of this in ya. Yeah, boy. Now, for those of you, sorry about your ears being assaulted, the literal only issue I can say with this game is that the sound sometimes gets a bit uncomfortably loud. And as you can see, I've turned the sound right down, but it can still be a bit on the loud side. See, now I can't hear the guy. So it's kind of like all over the place. I must say too, I actually had some other games planned for this week, but I moved them to next week because I wanted to get the guys to help me with a new chess game that we're going to be playing. We have to go this way. Oh, and I know what I have to do. Can I? Here we go. I have to go this way and blind the Elder God. Oh, there we go. Now this is really scary. I mean, this is exactly what I would imagine a world from H.P. Lovecraft to look like. And for those of you who don't know, the artifact I'm holding is would most likely be of Yithian design. The Yithians are probably one of the few races in the world of H.P. Lovecraft that are benevolent. Well, kind of. Being a highly advanced alien race with a weaponry, there's one of the few things that can actually kill an Elder God, or at least harm them. So I'm guessing, well, I know this is Yithian. So this is going to be our best friend. The problem is with using otherworldly artifacts. There you go, they'll tell us.
As the essence of the gatekeeper, use it wisely and tread carefully after, for I need some time before I pull you out.
So we've got to try and be very careful. Not only do we have to deal with the otherworldly influence. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. I'm sorry, I know that's loud. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to drop that sound again. Like I spent a lot of time before the stream playing around with the sound settings, trying to get this perfect so it wouldn't blow your eardrums out, but it's and to be fair, this is something that's not just in the purview of this game. It's something with indie games in general. I think that's the best I can do right now. You're gonna have to put up with it. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here before... Yay! Get stuffed. I'm out. Okay, we made it. We made it. And now we have a simple puzzle where we have to retrieve some missing hands for these guys. Or give them a hand, as it were. Oh, I'll take that. And we'll pop it there. Sorry. I need to give him a handshake. Sorry, bro. Nothing personal. That ought to get us out of here now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this game is just amazing in terms of atmosphere. This is exactly the sort of H.P. Lovecraft environment that you know, the developers obviously have, and I've watched their devlogs too. Like, these guys have a huge passion for H.P. Lovecraft. Now, I can smoke these guys, but honestly...
Over here, Andrew. You are aware of another voice. Ignore it. We are one step closer to achieving what we came for. Do not let the chasm of the void take you. Your daughter needs you to be strong now. Follow me through the dark.
No turning back now. Yeah, the first time I played this, I was like, just amazed by... Often I look for games that follow the work of Lovecraft. And many games try.
What's most important is the exchange for coming this far. Your resilience of both mind and body is extraordinary. Now head straight to the shore. Make good use of the artifact you hold and release him.
So now we get to release Dagon from his holding, and I hope that he doesn't turn me into paste. As we are one of his priests, I guess, he's chosen. He won't kill us. That being said, we're fair game for the other Elder Gods. They are more than happy to murderize me. Okay, so now we just have to get the gate sequence correct, which is thankfully I've done this before. But yeah, if you are as big of a fan of Lovecraft as me, you absolutely got to play this game. And honestly, if you have plans to play this game and you're already sold, I probably shouldn't say this as a streamer, but I'm going to say it as a gamer. Stop watching the stream, go and play and finish the game for yourself so I don't spoil it for you. And one more. Because I'm a gamer first and a streamer second. There we go. Now, of course, I've done this before, so I know the puzzles, but I just wanted to show you, like, there's so many fantastic set pieces in this game. In fact, one of my favourite puzzles, you unfortunately you missed it. Homeboy over there, that giant post, there's a really cool puzzle where you have to free him. But I wanted to show you the latter half of the game, because that's where you get to see the cosmic horror. And really, that's kind of where the game really kicks into high gear. The whole game is fantastic, but I'm not going to lie, it's probably the second half where the game really shines. Okay, let's pop that in there. I mean, there's so many games that say they're inspired by Lovecraft, but this game this is a HP Lovecraft game. This is the sort of game that I would want. Like the only game I would say that would probably be better than this is the official Call of Cthulhu game. And that's high praise considering that was made by a AAA game studio and this game was just made by a small development team. Very impressive. Okay, let's go and do the last one. Yeah, I do hope that Ares Dracona sees this, because if they do, I just wanted to tell them how much I love their work. They're just, yeah, fantastic developer. Okay, now we have to shoot the dodecahedron, I believe. That will... There we go. Cthulhu Fathagan. This is what sold me on the game. Imagine being there and just crapping your pants when this thing comes walking out. I mean, there's not much I can tell you apart. I mean, if you see that part of the game and you don't want to pick up the game, probably not going to be for you. But honestly, the set pieces in this game are fantastic, and the developer really understands Lovecraft. Now, of course, we have probably doomed the world. We're not a quote good guy. But we're determined to get our family back. If that means we have to unleash an elder god upon the world, then, well, all's fair. Transform our body into a otherworldly entity, release eldritch gods upon the planet. Hey, Pole 2381. Good morning to you. It's 8:30 at night for me on a Friday. I've finished work. I'm just chilling. I'm assuming you are a fellow Lovecraft enthusiast like myself. If so, stick around. I've got another Lovecraft game coming up next from the same developer. 7:30 a.m. Well, I hope you're not having to work today and you're just chilling at home. Okay, now we have to get ourselves on out of here. I believe we just have to... Argentina, oh wow. Very nice. How did you find my humble little stream, if you don't mind me asking? Just looking for Lovecraft games, I guess. You came to the right place. I am a massive Lovecraft fanboy. I do love everything H.P. Lovecraft, and I love me some horror games too. Now here we have another puzzle, but I wanted to show you. This here is Shoggoth. And for those of you who don't know, Shoggoth is not a friendly. Lamentum, I have not heard of Lamentum. Do tell. I love Lovecraft games, so yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong. Oh. Yeah, if you get the puzzle wrong, Shoggoth will murderize you. I love Lovecraft, and I can't believe I haven't heard of Lamentum. Thank you. I'm going to add that to my list. Okay, what I was supposed to do was this. There we go. That's better. And then... Oh, damn it. I accidentally... I grazed him. Let's try that one more time, shall we, without the death. No, thanks, man. If you've got any other ones, this game and the game after it both are direct H.P. Lovecraft games. Well, the next one's inspired by Lovecraft. This one's a direct H.P. Lovecraft game. Same developer, though. Very, very, very good indie developer. Now, I need to shoot at the angle where I'm not going to hit him, or he's going to smash my face in, so I'm going to... shoot from over here. There we go. And let's get out of here. See you later, Shoggoth. Yeah, no, if you got any other suggestions, I'll throw some out for you as I remember them, because I play. I'm assuming you played the Call of Cthulhu, the game, the OG Call of Cthulhu. I haven't played the newer one. I remember this puzzle. We have to get the severed head, and we need the one with the their skull will be glowing. See, because these ones won't work. They're just like regular heads. They just will fall off. See? Oh, Axe and Bowland. Oh, nice. There you go. I really didn't. I remember Axe and Bowland. Actually, were you the dev that reached out to me about another game? I think you were. I remember getting an email. I responded to it. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed Axe and Bowland. That was a good one. There you go. Oh, a small world. Oh yeah, I love Lovecraft. Like, when I was little, I used to like read a lot of horror books, and it was hard because like a lot of stuff like this. I grew up in a very Catholic family, so this sort of stuff was a big no-no.
One of my many forms.
So that's our friend. I'm not giving anything away. Anyone who's seen Lovecraft will immediately know that that is Nyarlathotep, one of the elder gods. We're working for him. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, hit me up, man. I'll definitely be interested in checking it out. So we just need to destroy the bonds, keeping Nyarlathotep chained. Yeah, that Axe and Bowland was pretty popular actually. I do hope we got you a bit of attention. My channel's been going gangbusters lately. I can barely keep up with all the requests. More importantly, I had a few people reach out to me for QA stuff too. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. I need to get out of here. She's got me. Oh, she's got me. Okay, let's get out of here. Boogaloo out of here. Yeah, no, definitely keep in touch, man. I'll definitely have a look. Get out of here, son. I'm gonna find an exit out of here before it catches up with me. And it can run faster than I can. Let's try this way. Yeah, it's always good to hear from indie developers. I've been getting inundated lately. Got some big publishers too, and I guess the best part about it is I get to try out all these really cool games. And do some QA on some as well. Yes, Dark Corners of the Earth, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes, I remember that game because I had its ouch. That was 2004, I think. Yeah, was when it came out. I played that one. I remember playing that when it first came out, and it was one of the first Lovecraft games I ever played.
You stand before him, the slobbering god. I have sealed him from within. Pray
And so we are freeing Cthulhu himself. Is this a good idea? The answer is no. We're going to do it anyway. Yeah, that is the best Lovecraft game ever made. Dark Corners of the Earth. Fantastic game. I don't know if you played it. There's quite a few other Lovecraft inspired games. They're not directly Lovecraft. I don't know if you've played the game called Other Side. That is a turn-based strategy game based on Lovecraft. That's a really good one. Obviously, Forgive Me Father. I don't know if you played Forgive Me Father. That's an FPS game. I recommend that too.
Open the gate for the great old one.
How is this going to help me find my daughter?
We have to nudge things first before we bring her back.
What do you mean, bring her back?
Do not get ahead of yourself. I need you to stay focused.
All right. But what did you mean by nudging things?
Each one of these lesser beings has an effect on this world. You and your will are the key to disrupt their influence.
My father used to speak of how we're not in control. That our fate is sealed from the moment we're born. And that is why we were meant to be fishermen in our family.
And so we come to the final altar. I'd say we should turn back, but it's far too late for that now. Yeah, no, I love me some Lovecraft games. Usually, whenever I see an indie game, it's yeah, no, well, I think I mentioned it before. My day job is I'm a software tester, and trying to be a software tester in the gaming industry is very difficult. Which is why, like, I mean, one day maybe. One of the cool things out of streaming is I have actually done work for a couple of indie games. But I hope one day I'll be able to do that. That'd be pretty cool, but we'll see. I'll live in hope. Let's just pop that there. And this one has to go here. And then there's one more that we have to get down here. Yeah, I do. Obviously, I do this kind of as a hobby too. And I started out with a very small audience, and I started off on YouTube, but I found that streaming seems to work a lot better for me and my audience as well. And I believe the last crystal is here somewhere. Ah! You can see all the skeletons were trying to reach for it. These are all the people that were unsuccessful. Yeah, like one day, who knows? I'll do some QA for some video games in a more official capacity. I've done a bit of work for a couple of developers. It certainly helps when you're reviewing games. If you mention what you do for a living, it makes, it adds an air of credibility, I guess. I feel that if I was, with my channel size, if I wasn't a QA, I probably wouldn't get a lot of these games.
How is it possible he has the eye of the gatekeeper on his hand? That's impossible. It's impossible. Something greater in the shadows. Something is forcing his
you guys are actually really chill about the feedback I gave too.
seek an audience with the great old one.
The hardest part when you give feedback is when developers get really salty and get angry about it, because there's been a few publishers that I've given feedback and they basically disassociate with me after that, and I'm like it's I'm trying to help you. It may hurt that I'm giving you some feedback you may not want to hear, but it's in your best interest to listen to me. Because I'm just trying to help you. I want indie developers to succeed.
How did you come by this artifact?
I made a pact with the Dark Shadow.
The Dark Shadow? What treacherous traitor sent you into the void to do his dirty work? What did he promise you? That I will grant you something in return? Enough of that will fail. The void is coming. How about I will keep you alive to witness the destruction of the pathetic world? My echo infiltrates the minds of men. You and your kind will face extinction.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm not dead from that ship crushing me like a bug, but hey. Yeah, no, I remember you guys, when I gave the feedback on the demo, the biggest problem is trying to give feedback to developers and then them to take it in the spirit it's offered.
Find a way to empower the artifact.
The other problem for me I've found is I tend to cover a lot of darker stuff, and some people get not really happy with the sort of games I play. I do a lot of hunting and fishing games, and I'm very pro gun. When you're in Australia, that's not necessarily a good thing for some people. So now what do I have to do? I can't remember this puzzle. I've got to rotate this. There we go. And then I have to rotate this bad boy. I think. Maybe. Let's do this one next. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, all of the devs that I've given feedback for, I get the games back, and then I see that they've fixed all the bugs that I've added, and then the game ends up being better, and everyone wins. Because I get the opportunity to check your game out. You guys get a bit of free QA, and everyone gets a better game. It's win-win. The thing that I find though is my problem is taking off the gamer hat and putting the QA hat, I should say taking off the QA hat and putting the gamer hat back on. And sometimes I'll tear apart a game and I'll list all of the bugs, and then I'll look back at my stream and go, well, that sounded a bit harsh. I didn't mean it to come out like that, but yeah, no, like I did a zombie game a while back called Vultures Scavengers of Death, and the demo was like quite bad. Like there was a lot of bugs in it, and I was like, these devs are never going to talk to me after this. They're going to be like, tell me to pound sand. And they actually were pretty cool. They sent me the full version of the game, which was pretty impressive. We got a few people watching tonight. While they're around, we're playing some Lovecraft-inspired games tonight. This is The Shore, and it's by a developer called Ares Draconis. And we're going to be playing another game after that Oh, there's Cthulhu. Let's just hope he doesn't turn around and see me. And we're going to be playing another one after this called Necrophosis. So if you like H.P. Lovecraft like me, you may want to stick around. And then I've got a couple of other games I tacked on just to be a palate cleanser. There are, you know, some shoot 'em up games, and yeah, arena shooters and stuff. I thought, well, oh, there we go. I just had to pick up the artifact. No, you're right, man. I understand you perfectly. It's all good. Oh, as soon as I said that I'm playing some other games later, they all left. I'm sorry. I mean, I was thinking of doing a H.P. Lovecraft stream, but there just wasn't enough games for it. Like,
Why did you bring me this time?
they're not common. That's why I like to showcase games like this. Well, I guess we're going this way. Run, 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 run. Yeah, no, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming and hanging out, man. Oh yeah, Project Zomboid. That's what I started streaming. Project Zomboid. That was like the game. Oh dear. What do I do? Oh bugger. Open the door. Run. Whew. I thought I was knackered then. Yeah, Project Zomboid's my favourite game. There we go, that'll do it. Yes, I have. My boy actually plays week 1. I'm planning on doing a bunch of Project Zomboid streams with my son. He started getting into the game. Ow! The mongrel. Sneak around these hands so they don't give me a fisticuff in the face. Yeah, do you know that the developer of week 1's done another game? Another mod? Upgrade time. Now I've got a super powerful Yithian artifact. Yeah, it's called, oh, I can't remember what the name of it is. The same guy that did week 1, he's done this other mod where you're part of the initial Nox infection team. The guys that were actually researching it. It looks sick. Oh no, he got me. Oh, bugger. I ran too far without shooting him. Yeah, no, it's a really good game. It's a really, really good game. The I did it for I played it for ages. And then I had a bit of a break because you know when the whole Build 42 came out and the game, like when it first came out, the game was unplayable for me. And even now, I kind of had some trouble playing it. It doesn't work very well. In that, stability issues and so forth. So, I haven't been playing it a whole lot. Not because I don't want to, but because it doesn't work very well for me. I'm planning on giving it a try. Wolf Extraction. Yeah, I think I played that one. Oh, let's get out of here. Have you played Have you used the Breeder weapon pack in the game? That's pretty cool. That's one of my favourite mods. That and Jigger's Greenfire, but... I don't think I can kill this thing. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Cheese it, son. I'm just gonna zap it until it stuns for a second and then keep running. Oh, there we go. Bloody hell, this thing's tough. Keep going. Yeah, no, it's a good, that's probably the best gun mod. That and the vanilla firearms are really good too. Have I gone in the circle? I feel like I've gone in the circle here. All these passages kind of look familiar. They bleed into each other. Yeah, the guy who made Week 1's making an... Oh, have you played Dandelion Abyss? That is apparently a really good... Dandelion Void. Sorry, not Dandelion Abyss. It's kind of like a zombie game set in space. I haven't played Faster Than Light, but I have played Don't Starve. I've got that on the PlayStation. I played that co-op. That's good fun. Okay, we've definitely gone in the circle now. Let me try going this way. Yeah, Don't Starve's fantastic. I had a basis like 3 or 4 years in. I had all the stops. I had, like, you know, the teeth traps. I finished the game. I managed to get to Maxwell and defeat him. But one of the cool things about it is if you play Don't Starve together, you can play it with a friend. But my real poison when it comes to games that has been Souls-likes recently. I've played quite a few of them. I don't get as many on here as I would like, but I'm not like a Souls-like streamer, so I know I haven't got like mad skills like you see some other streamers that can like finish Dark Souls without getting killed, and I mean I'm not that good. I'm better than average now. I finished all the big ones, and I like to look out for indie Souls-like games. That looks new. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I have trouble keeping up. That's my problem. I get so many games from developers now. Ah, here we go. We're here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I definitely suggest if you like them, go and give them a try. Here we go, boss time. It's Boogaloo time, baby. We're gonna break these. Here we go. It's actually an easy boss once you figure out the pattern. Done. Look at that. Speed run, baby. Let's go. If you're going to start playing Souls-like games, I recommend, apart from the OG Souls games, I kind of found Dark Souls a little bit too hard. Try Bloodborne. Really good game. That's the one that was my gateway drug. Also, the reason why I recommend you play Bloodborne is, guess what it's inspired by? H.P. Lovecraft. It's very Lovecraft inspired, so I definitely, if you like Lovecraft, you're gonna love Bloodborne. Go and check it out for shizzle. Alatoth, the champion of Four Kingdoms. I have not heard of them. See, I'm gonna have to write down all your suggestions so I can try them out for myself. Okay. I remember what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna destroy the eyes or light the eyes. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, there we go, we got them all.
Place the artifact upon my hand.
Oh, I'm showing you major trust here. This is my only weapon. It's been keeping me alive, but I don't have much of a choice. Oh, yeah, I played all Diablo games. Except for 4.
Unfolds before your very eyes. The Watcher, the gatekeeper of worlds and dimensions.
I remember when Diablo 3 came out, I took a week off work to play it. Here we go. See you on the other side, guys. Yeah, I remember that the entire IT department took a week off. It didn't go very well. The whole IT department shut down. We've done it.
You came this far unto where your memories take form and shape. Careful, don't lose yourself, but in the end, it is all part of this ring. Proceed. You will understand.
Now here is the most important part of the game. It all comes into focus in this last act. If you pay attention, it explains the main character's motivations in great detail.
He's beautiful, a perfect boy. That's what we ask for.
We should name him Andrew.
So this is me as a baby. My parents named me Andrew, and you might wonder, it looks like a pretty normal family, but keep watching. Things are gonna get a lot worse.
Great entity, accept this boy out of your custody.
Accept this offering. Grant us an entry to your realm.
So my parents offered me to the Old Ones, which may explain my connection to them. Absolute monsters. And here we have our first connection with Nyarlathotep, who now explains why.
Dad? Mom? I'm lost! There's a monster here!
So Nyarlathotep established a connection with us in our infancy, and that is why we have a resistance to the corruption.
Finally have our own house. This would have been a perfect place to raise a child someday.
So we unfortunately we grew up, and we unknowingly perpetuated the cycle. I'm from Australia. That is correct. And our wife has fallen ill.
Yes, she is. You know, I was thinking of getting out of the fishing business. I can't imagine leaving you for months while you have to raise our child alone. What if something happens? I'll see about a job in town next week.
So we were actually trying to get out of the business and trying to spend some time with our family, but unfortunately, things took a dark turn.
Breathe. Stay with me. Stay with me, Martha. Ellie needs you. I need you.
So our wife died of pneumonia at the start of the game, leaving us alone with our daughter. Yeah, well, it's 8:30 at night for me on a Friday here, so this is kind of the only time I can stream.
Can we take Gary with us?
Come on, Ellie. You know we can't have a dog on a fishing trip. She'll be okay here. Come on, get your stuff in the boat, Ellie.
And we unwittingly took our daughter with us on the doomed trip that ended up on this island, and our guilt is what has pushed us to making a Faustian bargain. Yeah, I only really have this time on a Friday, and to be honest, I'm not too fussed because most of the watches for this come from replays. So I have a lot of the watches for these videos. I will also upload these to my YouTube channel, which is rapidly growing. I've got a YouTube channel where I post my my streams. It's been growing pretty quickly, actually.
Dad, over here.
Ellie, is that you? Ellie, stay right there, I'm coming.
She is not your daughter, Andrew. She was never real.
What? What do you mean? She was never real.
Since the beginning, I felt that the only way to enjoy this boring reality was to change it. But I was in need of someone with purpose. You see, all the people I brought to the island had no purpose, no meaning. But you, Andrew, you...
Oh, pop your channel link in, man.
I made those memories for you. I created a daughter that you never had. I was always there for you.
No. It's not possible.
So we were played from the start.
Stop lying to me.
I probably should have said spoiler
I
warnings, so I
did
just
what
spoiled the
you
game
asked
for you.
for. I'm getting her back.
Perhaps there is still a way to make her real if you manage to reach her. Your strong will can influence Azathoth's stream.
What did you do to me?
And so we accept our role as an avatar of the Elder Gods, trying to get back a daughter that doesn't exist. And here, the game ends. Now, I know what you're going to think. This is a very short game. But honestly, there's a few reasons why I would recommend it. One, I've completed this before, so I knew the answers to the puzzles. The first time it took me around 4 hours to finish. And you also have to remember too that this is kind of more of a more of an experience than a game. This is one of those games that you just want to play because it's just visually a fantastic game. And honestly, I would recommend this game if you played Eresis. That's probably my favourite game from Draconis. This is a very close second. And I just really, really enjoyed this game. And I think the developer is criminally underrated. And I highly recommend you go and check this out. And if you want to see more, we've actually got another game. Same developer, very kindly, has given me another key to a game I've played before, a new DLC. We're going to go and check that one out now. And if you like this sort of game, then stick around because I'm going to check that one out next. Once the credits finish rolling, I can't skip them, unfortunately. Poll the Indie Gamer. Oh, very nice. I will check your channel out, sir. Hopefully, a couple of guys watching the replay of this will check it out as well. But yeah, I'm going to reach out to Ares Draconis after this and see if they're interested in me covering Eresis again. No, you're welcome, man. Stick around. I've got another. I mean, it sounds like you're a fellow Lovecraft enthusiast, so I've got another game that's coming up next. But yeah, no, if you are watching this, any of the developers, I do back up all these streams to my YouTube channel. Just so when the problem with Twitch is that it does delete the streams after a period of 7 days. So I keep them on there just more for the benefit of the developers and the publishers. If I find bugs and I find issues, then at least I can go back to the video and they can look at them. So every single one of these streams are backed up. I probably should put the link to that channel on here too. But anyway, look, I think I've already said everything I need to say about this game. Very highly recommended. This is probably, again, a excellent example of the argument that video games are a form of art. It is a fantastic experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But we have another game that I want to show you. Very similar theme, same developer. So I think if you enjoyed this one, you're absolutely going to enjoy that one. So stick around and we're going to check that one out next.